Friends, welcome to Time with Thebsian. Today's episode is on transplantation of a genetically modified pig heart and a genetically modified pig kidney in the human beings. Friends, earlier two videos are part of this final video regarding transplantation of tissues or organs from animals to human beings. That is the transplantation regarding xeno or foreign tissues to human beings. You may remember the earlier videos on ventricular assist devices and total heart devices. Those man-made biomedical devices were implanted in human beings. But as far as the organs and tissues from domestic animals are transplanted, as I pointed out earlier, this is a xenotransplant or a transplant from a foreign body. Actually, the transplant of a genetically modified pig heart happened on January 10th, 2022 in the University of Maryland School of Medicine Hospital. As a background, we can say that the pig was selected or chosen as a good animal for replacing damaged parts for humans some 50 years back. In India also, pig heart valves were used to replace the human heart valve. Xenotransplantation, that is the transplantation of various organs from another species to human beings, has a life-threatening rejection reaction to overcome. And to overcome this, the United States scientists has gone to take advice from genetic engineering experts so that the genes that are responsible to create rejection methods, the cause of reaction from the pig tissue was identified by these genetic engineers, and they knocked out these genes one by one. So when the transplant is ready, there won't be any cause for reaction from the host tissue. Further, in this case, some human genes which will assist retaining of the xeno organ from the pig were added to the pig heart. So, using genetic engineering techniques, certain genetic materials from the pig was knocked out and certain genetic factors from the human was added to the pig tissue. So there are certain characters, just like the alpha-gal, that is a sugar molecule in the pig which will create a rejection reaction, was removed or knocked out from the pig tissue. So GalSafe pigs were used to collect tissues for transplantation. Building further on the GalSafe platform, carbohydrate antigens and growth hormones from human beings were added to the pig tissue. The gene modification was not on a single gene or a single DNA, but Most of the known and suspected targets were fashioned into genome of the donor pig. Even before the surgery, the tissues collected from the pig was tried in vitro and semi-in vivo experiments to understand the behavior of the pig tissue in other host environment, so that they will predict the would-be response of the pig tissues in the suspected hosts. This surgery, the doctors presume that even though it is not a perfect transplant that is available for human use, to a great extent they were able to modify the pig heart and fit it into the patient. They call it a breakthrough surgery, which is one step closer to what? To solving the problem of lack of availability of human transplants. As we all know that there is a great demand for human tissues, human organs, whether it is heart, liver, kidney, lungs, pancreas, or whatever it is, there is a greater dearth of availability of human organs for transplants. Therefore, the story of successful pig heart transplant to a human being recommends further research work and surgical exploration towards use of gene-modified organs in human beings. This new procedure of transplanting a gene-modified kidney, which is fully implanted into the recipient's body, the doctors qualify this implant as a clinical grade implant, similar to what happens to human transplants. So they qualify that if it is going to be successful, then the future of the kidney transplant, they say that the future of the people waiting for kidney transplants will be very bright, because if the success story continues, they will be able to give more xenotransplants. For sure, the surgeons also commented that lot of research and study is further necessary for upgrading the gene modification of tissues for xenotransplants from different animals. They strongly believe that the pig tissues are having a first preference when compared to tissues and organs from other animals. And friends, so in this video we learned that two people were having xenotransplants from pig. One person received a heart and one person received a kidney, both from gene-modified pigs. So this is a good news, and hope that this technique will become more successful after further studies and will definitely bring in more people succor to their suffering due to kidney disease. And let us hope that India also will take on this topic and work to find out more suitable areas to work with foreign laboratories. Friends, thank you very much for attending Time with Thebsian. Hope you will come and listen to me on next Friday too during Time with Thebsian. And I would like to say that Time with Thebsian started in 2nd July 2021, and the people who are listening it for the first time, they can go back and see the previous videos. Thank you, friends.